Alright, on the play here for the first game. This hand's a little medium. Alright. You want some more peanut butter? Declan's fat, eats peanut butter by the spoonful. I think this is fine. It's got the relic in it. Says so! Almost forgot to say thanks for that first bash cover. Thank you very much. I appreciate the dollars back. Oh, wait, the opponent's O2? Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Relic of Progenitus is probably gonna be good. Cletus! With the 6-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. Half a year, that's a long time. Thank you for continuing to put up with me. Keeps probably a little loose. Just be a professional and draw another Tron piece here on 2. Oh no! Oh no! Ted DH with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Nice relic indeed. Oh, you know, I probably should have cycled this to start. Yeah, I could have hit a different Tron piece here. Yeah, I could have hit a different Tron piece. So there's a Tron piece on top of our deck. We did the big Papa Punts here. So this is a Silvergill Adept or a Chalice of the Void, perhaps. Alright, well, I'm glad we got these down to start. Hopefully we had a Tron piece of one of these 2 draws here. Ding. 'Cause that means we get to go ahead and do this. So we can't cast that one, unfortunately. There might be merit to, like, Brutalitying first here, since they could have Force. So we have Power Plant Tower. How about a Mine? Again, not playing Expedition Map because they have Chalice of the Void here. Silvergill revealing Lord of Atlantis, yep. Looking for our sweeper effects. They didn't force the other thing, so I'm just gonna jam this here, I think. Tilt. And again, we're gonna hold this because we could hit Oblivion Stone to break this This is Curse Catcher, so they would have been able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Curse Catch the Sylvan Scrying. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna cast this with all the modes. Bin... Map. Bin Karakas? Yeah, I have plenty of meta. I guess if I draw an Eldrazi Titan, I'm gonna want this. Probably don't need the Bayou. I think I want to hold a map in case we rip Oblivion Stone. They don't play Spreading Seas. Double Lord of Atlantis Smuggler's Copter. Alright. Well, at least now we know. Alright, looking for Oblivion Stones and Ugin still. Unfortunately, our cantrips are cut off because of this Chalice of the Void. I guess big threats are good too, right? Like Ulamog, Kozilek, stuff like that. Any of our payoff spells we're looking for right now. It's really unfortunate. We've only had one payoff card in 15 cards. And the way I sequenced, I didn't get to... Are we dead? Yeah, we're dead. Alright. That'd have been pretty good. Why is there even a draw a card button here if it's going to lock up and not work? Why not just get rid of it? Why not just get rid of it? Alright, let's bring in those. Bring in these, probably. Worldbreaker's okay. Kozilek's probably a little bit medium. Relic of Progenitus is truly terrible. Came here with Tron to play Punishing Fire, not aggro. Do you want more peanut butter, fat boy? Okay. What are the last couple of cuts here? They do play Aether Vial. Yeah, Karakas might be an okay cut. I'm trimming this. It bounces this, but yeah, maybe this and then a sphere since they get cut off by their... Yeah, let's do this, I think. Nah, cutting lines is fine. I think cutting lines is fine. Now, Karn's great. Get out of here. Alright, sometimes you just gotta believe. Sometimes you just gotta believe. You gotta believe in the power of the Tron. We're gonna die having never cast the spell, aren't we? Yeah, we don't. It doesn't happen very often. Hey, leave that alone, Brett. Ugh. And saw one-landers every game, right? That's actually a pretty fantastic draw, right? They're probably taking the Deluge here. If they don't take the Deluge, we're casting Collective Brutality. How about this one? Oh, am I supposed to Urborg first there? Maybe I'm supposed to Urborg first there. Force Pits and Curse Catcher, yeah. That might have been bad sequencing. Maybe I'm supposed to Brutality first to make sure the O-Stone resolves, but then, like, I don't have enough mana to, like, crack the O-Stone this turn, too, so I think I'm just supposed to make them have the Force there. If they go Lord here, we're gonna be sad. Chalice doesn't matter. They just hit us for 4, we're in a pretty good spot. Because Eye of Ugin is the best up card. Alright, so we can't do anything with that just yet, but that's fine. We would want to be getting the eye anyways. So this is actually a spot where we kind of wish we had the Karakas in the deck, because, like, I'm going to go get a... Is that what I'm going to go get? I actually don't know what I'm getting just yet. That's the Lords for taking 9 here. I might actually just go get Wurmcoil. Might just go get Wurmcoil. Nah, I'm probably supposed to go get Ulamog. Because, like, if I had a Karakas in my deck, I could bounce the Ulamog back and forth. So, Wurmcoil, like, blocks this, gains 6. We're technically not dead if we get Wurmcoil, but I think we're supposed to get Ulamog. Unfortunately here, I have to get rid of these two, I think. Yeah, otherwise I'm dead to a Lord. Ugh. That's really unfortunate for us. Alright, well now we're dead to a Lord again. That's unfortunate. Okay, we've got a few live draws. O-Stone? That is not one of them. So we can do this, but then we can't cast anything. So we're gonna die to the player who's O2. Yep. Hashtag MTGO pairings. You know, pay $12 to play against someone who's O2. You know. I think I could have sequenced differently there. I could have Collective Brutality to check the way for the Oblivion Stone first, but like I felt like we had enough going on and they had a little enough going on that like if they killed that we were gonna be okay. Or if they countered that we were gonna be okay to fight through. But they ended up having the second force to punish our threat. And then they hit the Chalice. And then they hit the Chalice and we drew running 1-drops after they hit the Chalice. Yes, 12 posts is garbage. Tron might be garbage, but it also might not be. We're certain 12 posts is garbage. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna need you to speak English. I don't speak mumble. I don't know what that means, tiny monster. I do know you have peanut butter on your face, though. Can I wipe the peanut butter off your face? Can I wipe the peanut butter off your face, little fat boy? Hot mess, kid. Uh-oh, Grixis Delver. This is a hard matchup, believe it or not. Sounds good, though. You want a different show? Play my Chromatic Star. We all want a different show. You want that one? Alright, Super 4, let's go. I don't know what that is, but let's find out. I mean, Grixis Delver's the best deck in Legacy. Never didn't have it. Spell pierce me, baby. Oh, geez, they're not playing Grixis Delver. They're playing something clunky and mid-rangey. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is why Tron's playable, ladies and gentlemen. Because the online Legacy format has inbred upon itself trying to cannibalize the Delver decks. I mean, I'm sure anything in the Netflix library is fine, really. There's probably not Wastelands in my opponent's deck with the counter spells. That is exactly correct. Jonah, bro, they're not new here. They understand what's going on. Alright. Make some green mana. Cast this Ancient Stirrings. Looking for a power plant. That one. Looking for that one right there. Looking for that one. That one right there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so what are we doing? I'm definitely playing this. I'm definitely playing this. Do they have a force that they just didn't play on the Ancient Stirrings? That seems real elusive, so... Wow! They have a force and they just didn't force the Ancient Stirrings. My opponent must not play Modern. They must not realize that Tron players are really lucky. They must not have realized that Tron players are really lucky. Alright, let's crack this. Clean out those crypts. Lucky, lucky, lucky! Ah! Lucky, lucky, lucky! Pyromancer decks that don't have Wastelands were solid favorite against. They could if they have Hymn to Torak or Cabal Therapy here, they could give us a run for our buddy. Okay. Okay. Name's Oblivion Stone. Nope. I've got this Karn though. Let me tell you about my friend Karn and his buddy Kozilek. My friend Karn and his buddy Kozilek as he creates a Distortion. We're gonna good clean 20 here. And see, now, my opponent didn't know that we'd be lucky enough to hit it off the Stirrings, so they probably don't know that we're just going to draw a tower next turn and cast this Kozilek if they don't take it away. Opponent in the tank here trying to figure out which legacy staple they want to take with this flashback. Either the Karn or the Kozilek. Opponent is reading Kozilek right now. Karn and his drinking buddy Kozilek, which is just distorting everything. Who's the lucky winner? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. One of these things says draw 7 cards. Yep. Alright, took the one that draws all the cards. Alright, I'm gonna crack this for a green. See what we get. Eugene! Eugene! Alright, let's crack this. Get another tower here. Play this tower. Play this Karn. Yay! Maybe I'm supposed to play around Spell Pierce. Oh, has a second force. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on, come on. One brick. 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 No! That was the best card in their deck. That was the best card in their deck. We need to dodge Cabal Therapy. Need to dodge Cabal Therapy. Need to dodge Cabal Therapy. Oh, no, and they just put a Therapy on top of their deck. I could feel it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Big bucks, no whammy. Woo! No whammy! No whammy Tron! No whammy Tron! No whammy Tron! Be a darn shame, opponent. Be a darn shame if you didn't have the whammy. Alright, alright, get on in there. Alright, Collective Brutality's in. All shield, no skill. Alright, this is not a World Breaker matchup. Ugin is excellent, Toxic Deluge is excellent. I think Brutality is probably fine. Is this a Relic out matchup? This might be a Relic out matchup. They probably have Snapcaster mages, right? They probably have Snapcaster mages. What do we think? Relics or Brutalities? Which one do we want? Chat fam decide. We could do the Coward split and go 2-2. We could definitely Coward split it. Yeah, I think Brutality is good. Yeah, I think if we just keep their Pyromancers off the table, they're gonna die a horrible death, right? Opponent mulligan. I think this hand's fine. It's not fantastic, but like fine is a good descriptor of it. My favorite part about playing Tron and Legacy as opposed to playing a blue deck is I just get to, like, press my auto pass key and, like, not feel bad about it. Because, like, even when you don't have plays in the blue decks, you're supposed to, like, bluff Force of Will. I think this hand's okay. My opponent went to 6. It's got, like, cards that we care about. We don't have a way to find fast Tron, but, like, we have Collective Brutality. And, like, casting this card for 3 mana is, like, perfectly acceptable, I think. Like, I don't think their deck's killing us before we, like, crack this for 5. Like, pay 8 to sweep the board. Because Tron is great and 12 posts is awful. That's just what I'm saying from now on. I should probably record a short video talking about the mathematics of why this deck is more reasonable, but for now I'm just going to say Tron is great and 12 posts is awesome. Karn says, what? What? I need to replace one of these emotes that we have right now for a Karn emote. Which emotes don't get used? I feel like the Bolt the Bird emote doesn't get used a lot, but it was like my first emote ever, so like I kind of want to keep it. The RTFC emote doesn't get used too much. Yeah, the dice doesn't get used very often, and like let's be honest, Karn is basically a skill emote. Karn is essentially a skill emote. Alright, I think I'm just going to cast a Sylvan Scrying here, right? So do we have, like, are we thinking about forcing this? We're thinking about forcing this, I think. I have a power plant. Let's take a tower. The real reason you play Tron instead of 12 post is because if you're playing 12 post, you can't sing Tron, 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 Tron. You can't make memes like just Tron things. We need Jace here. Alright, I think this means I want to spot check for a force before I stick this Oblivion Stone, right? I think that's what that means. And am I killing the death? I feel like I'm killing the Deathrite Shaman too. What am I discarding here? Probably the Scrying, so I drew a map. And if they have a force here, they're like almost certainly forcing, right? Like it's a 2 for 2 no matter how you cut it. Weird, they didn't. Okay, so they have Snapcaster, Gurmag Angler. I'm pretty sure you're just supposed to like snap off the force there. Well, I guess playing the map's a little awkward, right? Because I can't, if I do this... yeah, that was bad. That's really bad, actually. Like, now I'm gonna have to blow this map up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blow this map up. Yeah, playing the map was bad. I played the map because I wasn't thinking. Alright, so long card. This makes red mana. Because this is a mountain. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but trust me, it's a mountain. It's pretty good. Do I want to just take a hit here? I think I want to just take a hit here, right? Do I want to go to 5? I get like a time walk out of them too. It gives them a chance to draw Culligan's Command, which is probably bad. Yeah, it's probably terrible. So, we have to lose our map here because I'm an idiot. I think because of Culligan's Command, I have to blow that up there. Do you want fish? No. You want fish? No. No? Okay, well then you're not playing with them if you're not going to eat them. Yeah, that map play could very easily cost us this game, I agree. They drew another fish too. It's like super punished. Yeah, it looks like they drew another fish based on the way they're doing stuff here. Do you want some fish? Okay. Yep. Alright, let's see how lucky we are. Very lucky is the answer! Lucky, lucky, lucky! Tron, 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 Tron. If anyone wants me to point them in the direction of the crossroads that I prayed at to have this Tron luck, I can direct you there. You get 10 quality years out of your body after you sell your soul for the sell your soul to the devil. It's Ulamog time. Is it Ulamog time? Yeah, probably. Who am I kidding? Of course it's Ulamog time. For the low cost of just 8 mana. Because they could counter an Ugin, and Ugin only starts with 7 loyalty, so I'd have to trade Ugin for, you have to trade Ugin for, oh jeez. Oh jeez. GG's. Oh, is that their only lightning bolt? Oh, they're at 10. They're at 10. This is just lethal because they did so much damage to themselves. Just Tron things. Tron. No, you're not having more fish. You just dumped those fish on the floor, you little turd. Ugh. Look, Tron's a control deck. I don't pay attention to their life total. We punted to Merfolk. That made me upset to watch. If you too are a very low-skilled individual interested in getting into Legacy, can I interest you in some Tron? For you can top deck the cards you need, and then Ulamog your opponents. It is a true skill game that we play here in front of us. And so, like, people talk about this deck, like, being all luck, right? And, like, we have so much selection in our deck, right? Like, we've got 8 tutors for our stuff. This deck plays 12 cantrips plus Ancient Stirrings. Like, this deck is very, very consistent. They're goldfish crackers. Little salted fish crackers. Thank you, TARDIS Lover. Someday Magic Online will be a real piece of software written by adults and not recent college graduates. And it'll have things like an API to do that automatically for me. Oh Legacy, please with the Q times, please Magic Online, make Legacy affordable so people will play with me. Magic Online, and if you've been around, you've heard this rant before, it's just the perfect example that Wizards of the Coast actually just dislikes Legacy and doesn't want to play it. Doesn't want people playing it. There's no reason Legacy shouldn't be affordable and accessible on Magic Online. It would hurt the standard sales. How do I sell $4 digital booster packs if people are happy playing Legacy? I don't understand. Pretty easy mulligan here. Only one land, no way to find more lands. Tron. Yeah, it could be anything, right? Man, I hope our opponent Thoughtseizes us on turn 1. Hopefully they don't kill us. Oh, I should have played the tower, right? Because I have 2 of those. When are we porting Tron over to... Well, there's not vintage... Oh, no. Oh, no. Our Storm opponent's going to untap and kill us. Oh, no. Our Storm opponent's going to untap and kill us. Guess who's dead? Dead again. We are dead. Tell a friend. They are fair. Playing fair. Do. do, 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 pew, 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 do, do. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Do do do. Pew pew pew. Oh, I guess this is awful, right? They could daze us bouncing this land. I was thinking I was gonna get a land out of this guaranteed. But if they daze us here, it's a 1-for-1. Oh baby. Oh baby, the mistakes that have been made here. The terrible, terrible mistakes. We didn't get dazed! We didn't get dazed! Better lucky than good! Better lucky than good! So lucky! Lucky, lucky, lucky! Excellent! Oh no! Oh no! They've required us to sacrifice the creature that comes back to our hand.
Bye. Bye, Daddy.
Bye, where are you going? So Rocky, huh. I'm just supposed to pass here, right? And I'm gonna, like, Urza's tower, sack the power plant. Yeah, I'm 1 short to return this turn if I would have played the other tower. So we're gonna sack a power plant, and then bring the World Breaker back, and the next turn recast the World Breaker. You never scream this loud about Tron when you're playing Hex. Well, you see, in Hex is a more skill-intensive game because I don't have to, like, try to cheese my opponents out of the game and do big, busted, obnoxious things. So, like, I'm more focused on, like, trying to play efficiently when I'm playing Hex, as opposed to just trying to do big, dumb, obnoxious things. Oh, geez, we're gonna take them off of blue mana next turn, too. That's great. Please don't Hymn to Torok me. Another Pyromancer, okay. Yeah, Hex has $1,000 cash tournaments every Saturday and Sunday. The constructed $1,000 cash tournament that they run has a $7 entry fee, and the limited $1,000 cash tournament that they run that includes 6 booster packs in your entry fee has a $15 entry fee. On top of the open entry tournaments that they run every single weekend, they also have a $5,000 cash tournament that you can qualify to play in. Alright. Alright. So there's no reason to return my World Breaker here, because I could just tap this land to return it next turn anyways, I believe. Although I guess now that they have Deathrite Shaman, I probably should just bring it back. I'm just gonna start my turn. Ugin? Relic. Relic's okay. Let's play this. Let's cast this. Hopefully no other force. Let's cast this Relic of Progenitus. Am I just gonna return this to my hand and then blow this right away? Keep them off of blue mana? Yeah, I think I am, actually. Keep them off of cantrips into answers. Oh, they do only have 1 card. I'm sorry, I thought they had 2 cards. You're right. I'm dumb. Oh, they have a lightning bolt. They're gonna kill their own thing. Smart. Alright, so we're dead. They're gonna bolt their own thing in response here. And then we take exactly lethal. It's exactly lethal, right? Oh, we were one card short. So if I would have... Oh, man. Huh. So this is actually kind of interesting, right? So, like, if I would have actually... If I would have not gotten the World Breaker bracket, if I would have cracked this for black, I didn't actually count there. So, like, we 10 out of 10 could have, and probably should have won that game, right? Like, if I crack that, yeah. Okay, sweet. I was so focused, I wasn't, and that's the thing you want to think about, right? Like, you want to think about, like, what possible outs your opponent could have in the game that you're playing where you're really far ahead, and, like, we were really far ahead there, right? So, like, the out my opponent had was Lightning Bolt bolting their own thing, and if they do that, we could have played around it by looking for Collective Brutality, because, like, the World Breaker really doesn't matter, because, like, the Wurmcoil is going to win that game all on its own, almost certainly. So if we would have cycled the Star, we would have been +3 mana from the World Breaker, so we would have had a black mana in there from the Star, and we would have been able to Collective Brutality and gain some life, and kill one of their things, and then, like, the Wurmcoil takes over the game outright. I think I'd rather have Kozilek than World Breaker. Yeah, probably. That's not results-oriented thinking. It's thinking about the outs that your opponent could have, and, like, the things that beat you from a position where you're really far ahead, and then playing around the things that could beat you from the position you're really far ahead in. That's just good magic. This is fine. Yep, I agree. Yeah, I think so. Like, we kill one of their that's... Oh, I'm dumb. There's a Star on top of my deck. That's not... Alright. Yeah, but, like, I don't think the World Breaker ultimately matters, right? It's, like, the point I'm trying to get to. Guess this... Find a tower, any order, cast this. I have a Leovold here, that would be annoying. Yeah, Leovold says we can't draw cards here. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Sylvan Scrying. Grab our last power plant here, right? Tower, mine, power plant. Do I want to cast this Chromatic Sphere? Probably not. So this says we can only draw one card a turn. If we target our opponent with stuff, they get to draw cards. I'm aware I can draw on their turn. Sure. Don't Cabal Therapy me. We're about to go to Cabal Therapy, aren't we? Yep. Alright. That sucks, because they hit Oblivion Stone on the first one, so that means they're going to get to take Kozilek with the back half here. Alright, well, I guess that means we're cracking the Star. Need an Ugin or an O-Stone, or... I guess Toxic Deluge technically works, too. But we won't get to draw off of this with the Toxic Deluge. We got a few live draws here. We're not, like, dead on board, so, like, got legs to it. It could be a good one. It's a cantrip that works while Leovold is out. Yep. Sign me up for an Ulamog. Go. We also just, like, pushed through a bunch of cards that weren't O-Stone, so, like, an O-Stone could be more likely to be coming up now. While my opponent takes their turn here, I'm going to change a diaper really quick. I'll be right back. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Don't go anywhere. So I think I would rather cycle this Chromatic Star in their turn rather than cast this Collective Brutality. Did I just crack them with this Wurmcoil Engine? Nah, probably not. That's probably aggressive. That Ancient Stirrings is pretty terrible against Cabal Therapy, which kind of sucks. We're just going to pass here. We'll cycle this on their turn. Casting Collective Brutality is also bad, because not only do we not draw a card from this, but, like, they would draw a card because we'd be targeting something if there was Collective Brutality. Just not to shuffle. If they have Force Blue card or just like a counterspell, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Well, that one's worth trying. I feel like this is going to be a turn too late. This feels like they have a counterspell. Hopefully this is just them activating Deathrite Shaman. Sure, deal. We're going to trade boards here. Because this is unfortunately going to kill my 3/3s. Alright, go. See what their leftovers are. They fetched away the rest of their Ponder. Did you like the part where it took them almost as long to resolve a brainstorm as it did to take me to change a diaper? The attack first is wrong if they have Force of Will, right? They have, like, Force Blue card. I was putting them on Force Blue card, and it's pretty bad to attack first if they have Force Blue card. Yeah, maybe. They could have, like, Ancient Grudge and still be in this, right? Oh, Ryan. Oh, Ryan. I boarded out the World Breaker. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. Like, we don't have extra lands to sack to a World Breaker right now either. So, like, they have Kolaghan's Command in their deck. Have we seen Sapcaster Mage yet? But if you buy Tron on Magic Online, you can have a deck in 2 different formats. Yeah, Mage can be assumed. That's probably fair. I'm gonna crack this just to cycle through, just like looking for more stuff. If we draw a black card, we feel kind of bad, but again, just like I think we're supposed to be aggressive with this. Just like look for another threat here. And like our black cards aren't even that good because they're gonna like let him draw cards when we use them. Is that one good? I feel like that one's probably okay. Oh no! Oh no, I have to sacrifice a creature. Oh no, how can I ever win the game anymore, opponent? Ugin confirmed, probably okay, right? Should there be relics in my deck? What do you think? Should there be Relic of Progenitus in my deck? We boarded them out. I feel like some amount of relics should exist in my deck right now. Am I cutting too many threats if I cut Kozilek? Probably not. We're 1-1 in this league currently. We punted to fish. Deathrite Shaman. I think I want to do this. Collective Brutality has been real awkward. Not killing Leovold kind of sucks. No, we don't want Sphere. Sphere is for combo decks. I guess I don't hate trimming a Karn. It's pretty bad against Pyromancer, right? But we have a lot of things that are good against Pyromancer, so we can kind of keep that in check. Maybe just like split these 3s across the board. I'm just gonna split these all 3s. It's like go super coward's way out. I think this hand's okay. It's like not fantastic, but fine. I did not, Jody. I was at Gen Con all weekend. My wife is really into the board game, so we've gone the last 2 years now. Yep. Yep. Opponent's playing kind of a mashup of the 4-color control deck and the Grixis control deck with Pyromancer in it. It's pretty decent. Correct this for green. Drawing another Scrying Sphere kind of sucks. Because it means that... do I want these in my deck or do I want to take them? They probably have... I think I'm going to take Ugin here. I'm going to take O-Stone. I'm going to take O-Stone to encourage them to take that. Sorry, I did not mute quick enough there. Apologies to people whose ears I just sneezed in. I think I want to take O-Stone there to encourage them to Cabal Therapy. I guess they're going to Cabal Therapy 2 things regardless, right? It's like I'm kind of screwed here on the therapy. Oh, I guess that's a good point. Well, we're getting 2 for 1 no matter how we cut it, right? Maybe we're supposed to scrying. Just because, like, we drew this. I kind of went on autopilot and was like, well, we know... I was, like, had this in my mind that I wanted to do this, but I didn't readjust when we drew the power plant for the turn. Alright, we're not getting therapy. That's good for us. Meaning Vendilion clicked? Am I supposed to get Bayou here? This is just dumb at this point. We're not actually in a great spot this game. We could lose this game. Guess this relic. Why didn't I just grab Eye of Ugin there? Because I don't have another way to make green mana in my hand, Burgle, so, like, this can go get Eye of Ugin for me next time as my next one, or, like, this could go get Eye of Ugin, potentially. Like, I want to be able to cast all of my cards in my hand. And this is a Jace, and they have a Force in their hand. Yep. That's certainly what this is. So, unfortunately, I can't O-Stone and Collective Brutality next turn, the way my mana is set up. The good news is we're only getting attacked for 3 here, which is nice. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pop this relic. Why not? This is unreasonable. All right, this is unreasonable. I accept that what has happened is unreasonable at this point. I accept that what is going on should not be accepted as the norm. Just fucking Tron things, folks. Just Tron things. Tron. Alright, yeah, that one resolves. I think they know about this Wurmcoil Engine, I believe. We took that off of Ancient Stirrings, right? Yeah, Wurmcoil Engine. 3 minutes to justify me not quitting the stream in disgust. No, you should. You should quit the stream in disgust. I don't have a justifiable defense. 10 out of 10, you should quit in disgust. Stir? I just cast this. I'm just gonna cast this. They might have Spell Pierce in their deck. I'm just getting forced. Deal. Go. Maybe I should have played Karn No, then they could plus Jace to play around the Ugin. If they draw any creature here, they can take the Karn out of our hand, but we get to Scrying for Eye and activate Eye next turn, so, like, that's pretty good for us. He knows about Karn, too. We got Karn off of an Ancient Stirrings, so they know the Karn is there. They get a lot of shots at a creature here to beat this Karn. Do I have Kozilek in my deck? Why did I board this card out? I'm so dumb. I guess the Wurmcoils and the Ulamogs are probably going to beat him, but I should probably leave the Kozilek in. Maybe they're really unlucky. I didn't draw a force, a counterspell, or a creature. Okay. They get to flashback Cabal Therapy for mana. That's funny. It's funny to me, at least. Oh, sure. Wait, why'd they tap like that? They have another spell in their hand they're casting this turn? Sweeper. Sweeper! Gosh, we're so unlucky. Can I even say that with a straight face? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. And actually, the Sylvan Scrying is a good draw, because it means we can go get Karakas to Karakas our Ulamog back and forth. They could have a force here. They have like 5 mana. They could have another force in their hand. We still get to like take Pyromancer Jace off the table. I feel like I board too low on threats too many times in a lot of these matches. Guess they could have like click too, right? Oh, you know what? I should cast Sylvan Scrying first and get the Karakas, so that way, in case they have Diabolic Edict in their hand. This plays around Diabolic Edict. There we go. Look at that. We thought about something that could blow us out, and then we played around it. That's weird. That's weird. I'm not used to doing that. We're supposed to just, like, do stuff and things. I'm not supposed to play around stuff. That's annoying. Oh, I guess I can Karakas that, right? Means I can't cycle my Relic on my turn, though. They're dead in 2 attacks to this Ulamog. Alright, so if I play this, I have 1, 2, 3, and then I can cast, that's so gross. We can cast Wurmcoil and still hold Karakas up. They had Diabolic Edict in their heads. Man, I'm a wizard. Am I a powerful wizard or what? Just had it in his hand the entire time, played around it. I always feel like a powerful mage when that happens. Are we dead to a Jace? We're dead to a Jace, aren't we? Jace unsummon. No, we're not quite dead to a Jace, but we're pretty close. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, my opponent doesn't want to play Magic anymore. That's unfortunate. Come back, opponent. All right, we're 2-1 now. Gobble, gobble. We are going to Tron the crap out of people in Legacy until they start playing unfair combo decks, and then we can Delver them. See, it's a metagame push, right? Just like attack the inbred meta, punish them. Dum 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 dum. Get that. Next victim, please. Oh no! Oh no! Someone playing Grixis Delver. All Lewis plays is Grixis Delver. So I'm glad we already have 2 match wins because we're probably not getting a third one here. Yes, probably needs to be a mulligan. So those 2 Tron pieces are the same. 2 different Tron pieces, side me up. Sylvan Scrying on top. Mine go. Tron will keep watch. He's not playing Delver! Holy crap, we're gonna get him. They could have Wasteland in their deck, right? They could have Wasteland in their deck. Let's cast this so we don't get a Thoughtseize here, but we have turn 4 Tron on the play here. Mine, Tower, Power Plant. He's probably been getting gobbled up by all the inbred stuff that we've been playing too, right? Like he put down Delver for the same reason we put down Delver. Most likely. Ooh, that's not a turn 2 Thoughtseize. Things that is not a turn 2 Thoughtseize. Alright, let's play the Power Plant, and then they're going to have dealer's choice between these 2 for the turn 3 Thoughtseize. They're definitely taking the Wurmcoil. Karn's kind of medium in this matchup. Man, we should belch some people. Should we belch this weekend? Oh, for those who are unaware, this is a good time to plug that, I guess. I haven't mentioned that today because I'm bad at it. This Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour Magic and Hex stream. And if we meet the donation goal that I set during that stream, we'll be extending it to 24 hours of streaming. So, you know, set your calendars. There's no constructed events this weekend that are big in casting, so be sure to tune in here for all of the awesome constructed action. Oh, I'm going to turn the light on in Declan's playroom really quick. I'll be right back. Oh, they have Wasteland. That's sad. That's sad. That's really sad. Alright, go ahead. I feel very unlucky. That's so mean. They killed one of our lands. No, I'll just see it on camera. Yeah, that's what I plan to do. I plan to play the Bash on Saturday and stream Magic Online in between rounds. Because Tron is great and 12 posts is awful. Did you poop some more? You did not. Alright. Alright, well, they took the Wurmcoil. That's good. It's the one they can't beat. Don't hit my keyboard, turd. Yeah, that little fat boy laugh. So, the Magic Online Challenge events cost too much money for me to play them on stream with the risk of ghosting. To play the Hex 1K, it only cost me $7, so, like, if I lose a match to ghosting, it's, like, not a big deal, but, like, $25, like, that's, like, becoming a non-zero amount of money, so, like, I would much prefer to... That's another Wasteland. Rough. Okay, interesting. Alright, we're dead. Sometimes they draw 2 Wastelands, you know? Alright, let's get these Ugins out of here. Or this Ugin. Let's bring in these. This card is pretty terrible. I want to bring in the Seals in case they have... I guess this kills their littlest pooper, right? And Relic doesn't do anything in this matchup. I want to bring in Pithing Needle for Wasteland, because they have Wastelands. 10 out of 10 want to do that. Cut these Collective Brutalities, and then we're good to go? That seems good. So I'm not used to bringing in Needle in this matchup, because a lot of the people that play the Eldrazi deck online don't play Wasteland in it. Because, like, their deck's very mana heavy, so, like, they don't want to, like, be putting themselves off of lands either. Yeah, like, there's just... I don't mind blowing $7 on stream, like, we do that all the time playing Magic Online Leagues, like, we play bad decks and, like, get slaughtered, so, like, if someone ghosts me in the Hex 1K and it only costs me $7, like, that's fine, it was entertainment. I don't think Thoughtseize is particularly good. I think this matchup gets into a top deck war a lot of the time. Once we grind through a little bit. And, like, their deck has 0 selection in it. So, like, them seeing 2 Wastelands in a game is pretty unreasonable. A lot of the time, they're going to have to get fortunate to see multiple Wastelands in a game. I've cashed my last 4 leagues playing this Tron deck, so... I don't know, it's consistent at least. The Commander event isn't guaranteed get your money back. They had 40 people last weekend. So, like, it's pretty close, but not exactly. No, like, who knows how many Wastelands they're even playing? Like, we mulliganed to 5 that game, too, right? Yeah, that sounds right. I'm gonna go Pithing Needle Name Wasteland here. Yeah, but that's not good content. Like, I'm doing a 12-hour stream on the weekend to, like, reward people for, like, supporting my content, and I'm really appreciative of that. And, like, putting a stupid card blocker up and putting it on a delay is, like, miserable. Like, that doesn't make for good stream content. My goal is to, like, produce good content this weekend during the long stream, not, like, produce miserable content. If this is your first time watching the Tron deck and you're interested in seeing some more of it after I'm done today, I'm only going to be streaming for about another hour here this morning. Jake gets home from school about then. There are a lot of videos of me streaming with this Tron deck and Legacy on my YouTube channel, which is linked down in the stream information below. Because I don't stream with copyrighted music like a lot of Twitch streamers do, like they're not supposed to, I can archive all of my stuff on there because I have the rights to redistribute the content that I make, you know? So, you can check out all of my streams, get archived there, and I break them up by format and by deck. So if you just want to watch Legacy, there's a ton of different Legacy stuff up there. We've got Stoneblade, played a ton of Grixis, Delver, all that sorts of stuff. Speaking of stuff, I should get that next video uploading. Just Cavern of Souls on one, though. That's pretty slow. Oh, they have Sibian Spirit Guide for Chalice of the Void. It's annoying. Yeah. Shuts off 2 of our cards. I had the Pithing Needle on the play, so I think this was worth keeping, but we'll see, I guess. Grab a power plant and pass the turn here. We have 2 seals and 3 Oblivion Stones and like some Karns and more expensive stuff that can kill those, but Chalice does suck for us for sure. The Blue-White Fairies deck is just something cute that we put together for funsies. It's probably not very good. It's almost certainly not very good. I think this deck is actually fine in the appropriate metagame. Like, I think if you're getting the right pairings, like, and that's everything in Magic, right? Like, it's if your format is exceptionally fair, a deck like this is pretty excellent. I'm like, you know, sometimes your cards just don't line up well. Sometimes that happens. Last game they had 2 Wastelands and we didn't have a lot of 1-drops. In this game they had Chalice on the one and they don't have any Wastelands and we drew Pithing Needle. You could find some archives of it on my YouTube channel. I don't really spend my own money playing Modern because Modern's a really high variance format that's very frustrating to play for me. I don't really enjoy playing Modern. I mostly just play it when people send donation deck lists in. And dead. Alright. So, choose between being lucky and being good. Choose lucky every time. So, if they would have been a little bit slower, we'd have been fine because we had mine into Oblivion Stone coming. The 5th match in the league going on here. Modern's pretty miserable. It's just like a bunch of people like hoping whatever linear thing they're doing is slightly better than the other linear thing that their opponent's doing. The old 2-0. God, please let them be playing 4-color Leovold. Sand is super reasonable. It's a little medium. It doesn't have another searching effect, but like we've got 2 Tron pieces and we've got 3 cyclers, so let's go. Crop rotation's good against like exactly Wasteland. A lot of the times, we don't have extra lands that we're looking to discard in this deck or cycle away. Oh, fuck, are they playing lands? They're playing lands, God, so we could just never win. Alright, well, we have turn 3 Tron, so if we don't get Wastelanded out of this game... we could be okay. I think I'm actually going to go Star here, since we drew the naturals. So that way we could use this to recover whatever they Wasteland first here. That being said, we're like almost certainly dead here. Was not impressed with lands when I played it. This is a crop rotation for a Wasteland. And like our opponent's O2, so like the deck's not... Is Jody still here before I said the deck's not particularly good? Gambling for a loam here. And then we're just gonna die. Oh, that was a good draw. That was a good draw. Just cast this one here. Pass the turn. Watch him just play Thespian Stage. Sure, don't care about that one. Alright, they have no cards, so let's see if they've got a thing in the top however many cards of their deck. Grab a tower here. Play a tower. Play this, crack this, go get another tower, I think. That way they Wasteland one of these. Hopefully it's Power Plant when they draw a Wasteland here. They did not get a Wasteland. Oh, baby. Could we do this? Could this be a thing that happens? Could we steal a game here? That would be so sweet if we stole a game here. Let's make green mana here. Let's go ahead and cast this World Breaker. Target this Dark Depths. They have another Dark Depths in their hand, right? I guess I could go after these Taigas. Oh yeah, they just have Dark Depths in their hand. If I go after Taiga, they can't cast anything. They can't recast the Loam. Yeah, these don't make mana, right? Got it. Got it. We got there. We got there before I was dumb. Declan Scott. Alright, so am I supposed to crack this for green mana at this point? Yeah, probably. Although I guess I could just get Eye of Ugin and like Ulamog them out of this game. That's probably right? We're gonna like Eye of Ugin them in 2 turns. Yeah, that seems fine. Don't play the Urborg. Correct. Don't play the Urborg. Alright. Well, we're on the scoreboard. Let's board in these Pithing Needles. This technically exiles, their 2020, right? Is this card reasonable? I feel like Thoughtseize isn't completely unreasonable. Oblivion Stone seems mediocre. Collective Brutality seems mediocre. We going to Outlands the land stick? Maybe. Just like one Thoughtseize here? Do you think Seal's better than Thoughtseize? I guess Seal's fine. Like, kills Mox Diamonds randomly. Sure. Let's do it, fam. We're gonna mulligan pretty aggressively for Pithing Needle, and by that I mean I'm gonna keep the 7 because it has Pithing Needle. Ah, Tron's great. Tron. They could have Ghost Quarters in their deck too, so just like, this matchup is exceptionally hard. Like, there are 10 out of 10 almost certainly Ghost Quarters in their deck too, right? I think I'm still supposed to Pithing Needle Wasteland here. This is Sphere. Holy crap, that's bad for us. Alright, well, we'll bring in the extras. Usually they don't play many of this card. Please play a 1-mana card. I mean, we have, oh, I boarded out the Oblivion Stones, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I say we have Oblivion Stone too. Technically, this World Breaker is an answer at some point. That's actually a really good one, because it can bounce Merit Liege. Stay a while and listen. Alright, let's do this, I guess. Need a Punishing Fire base? Cycle, sure, that makes sense. They could have a Ghost Quarter. Yeah, there's a Ghost Quarter. They're probably going to Ghost Quarter us this turn. This is where it's said that we only have one basic in our 75. They're letting me untap with Tron? Oh, they're going to do it during my draw step. Sure. It's a Declan. D-E-C-L-A-N. I think we're actually locked at this point. I guess we could hit like the seal, right? We could hit the seal and then blow up the Chalice of the Void. Gen Con was good, Eco. Sorry we didn't get the chance to connect. Remember that time they didn't Ghost Quarter us? And we got to play this World Breaker? And exile this Chalice of the Void? Pepperidge Farm remembers. They probably just assumed we have more basic lands, right? Yep. Do not have any more basics in our deck. I'm going to attack with this. If they make a 20/20 and block, we could Ugin. So now let's go ahead and play this map. And then crack this map. Go get a mine. Right, yep, mine. And I can go play this. Do I want to play Ugin this turn? I feel like I don't. I feel like I want to let them, because I'm at 23, right? So, like, they're not... Yeah, I think we're just supposed to play these out. Yeah, we're at 23 life from their Grove of the Burn Willows. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to pass here. No, we have to find more Tron pieces, because they're going to Ghost Quarter us again next turn. This map is going to go get whatever Tron piece they Ghost Quarter us off of. Morning, Holler. One main board bolt, right? Oh, that's really awkward. Huh. This says reach, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Alright, so... What am I doing here? So this is... 3, 4, 5, 6... So we have 6. This is 6. And this is 11, 12, 13 mana altogether. We don't have a Ghost Quarter or a Wasteland in our deck. Yeah, we get to chump for a turn. Oh, yeah, we can just Ugin 0, get rid of this, and then this one blocks the other one next turn. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna start our turn and leave this for now. That one will be good at some point. That's pretty good. They already dealt with our Karakas. Oh, there was a needle in there. There was a needle in there. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna win. I blanked on needle. I saw a big fatty. I had it in my head, and again, just like you'll hear me talk about this a lot. I had a line of play in my head, and I didn't reassess my line of play when I redrew for the turn, or like when I looked at stuff. Should I crack this now? Why? I'm gonna crack it when they cast Life from the Loam. Yeah, it's tough, right? So, like, you're trying to, like, and this, I have more time online because we're not on a shared clock. So, like, in person, I'm doing that to train myself to play faster, right? Like, I'm deciding what my next turn is going to be on their turn, but then you also have to, like, pivot and stop and reassess when, like, you look at new cards. Yeah, they have another loan that we know about. This is a weird game. Ancient Tube, sure. World Breaker's just like, I'm gonna hide down here for a second. Oh yeah, that's true too. Land. It's kind of a land. You ever drawn 7 cards with a Kozilek the Great Distortion before? Because I'm about to. I'm not getting Eye here because I'm not searching with it this turn. And I don't want it to get wastelanded. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. Cause I knew that I would not. Beep 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 beep. Do 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 do. Tron. They could Ghost Quarter me, K. Smith. That's what I meant, Ghost Quarter. Like, Wasteland. By Wasteland, I was using the term generically to mean destroy a land. We're 2-2. If we win this game, we will be 3-2 in this league, which means we'll have cast my last 5 leagues with Tron. We gotta just figure out how to not mess this up. I don't think they can kill the World Breaker, which is good for us. Usually 4, and there's 1 in their discard pile, but usually they play 4. We can counter their 1-mana spells with Kozilek. You're not wrong. You are not incorrect. Opponent just, like, trying to figure out where they went wrong in their life that their Wasteland Ghost Quarter deck is losing to Tron. Jody Keefslitz plays 4 Ghost Quarters in the main. Some of them play some Rishid imports and don't play 4 Ghost Quarters, but I think you should be playing 4 Ghost Quarters right now. Is this just like the 10-minute disconnect drop? This might be the 10-minute disconnect drop. I think this is going to be my last match anyways. I said I was going to go to 11:30, but this league wrapped up quick, and I really don't like starting one more match. Yeah, I'll play a match of Hex to close out the day, maybe. Jake gets home from school about 11:30 now, Kyle. So I have to be done by about 11:30, 11:40. The bus comes sometime between 11:45 and 11 and noon. So I need to just be accessible during that time. So I'm going to be reworking my stream schedule to accommodate for that. This opponent was 0-2 as well, right? So, like, could you imagine you, like, build this $1,000 land stack on Magic Online? Because that's how much lands cost in Magic Online is over $1,000. And you just, like, 0-3 your first league with, like, the last loss being to some idiot playing a Modern deck. You ever going to play in a Modern tournament again? Probably not one that I have to pay for. I was playing the Modern Challenges a couple of times, but, like, the Commander Challenge has 1/3 as many players and the same amount of prizes, so, like, I'd be stupid to play the Modern Challenge when I could play the Commander Challenge. They could have won. I agree. If they would have ghost courted us and not let us Worldbreaker their Chalice on one. I have to talk with the wife. It's probably going to be like $300. Get about $10 an hour out of the stream at a minimum. It's probably going to be about $300. It's not an unreasonable amount, but it's the amount of extra money I'm happy to make in a weekend to, like, lose the entire weekend. Because, like, even though there's 48 hours in the weekend, if I stream for 24 of it, I'm going to be, like, wiped out and have to sleep for the other half. So I'm going to be right back and check on the Declan while this Salt Monster is here. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, we're getting a turn. Sure. $43 lands, they're all salt mines. Oh, I should have named Mazavith with that, right? Should have named Mazavith with that. Because that's what they have. They have a Mazavith. That should have named Mazavith. That was wrong. Oh, I can counter a... Oh, I should have held that. Because I can counter a crop rotation, right? Yeah! 3-2'd with the Tron. 3-2 with the Tron. Right? I always forget that this card, like, it's the reason it's in the... No, the reason this is in the deck is because I like drawing 7 cards. Let's be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. If I told you that this card was in my deck for any reason other than I like drawing 7 cards, I'd be lying to you. So, yeah... But anywho, I like this deck a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. If you own Tron in Modern, this deck is very affordable to port to Legacy, especially on Magic Online, where Bayous are like $6 a piece. If you want to port this in paper, just leave the Bayous as Blooming Marshes and Llanowar Wastes. Like, you know, don't go spend $200 on Bayous or whatever. Yeah, basically, I feel like I messed up one of every 2 losses, then there's another one that we just get run out of, and then we win the other 3. At any rate, I'm not going to start another Magic Online League because I don't like breaking them up terribly often, so we're gonna go ahead and close out today with a